So I love Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I've been going to Jackson Hole for the last 44 years, and my family and I have. My boys and I love to hunt and fish. I've taught them all how to fly fish, and great cutthroat trout, rainbows and browns out there in Jackson, a lot of rivers and lakes to fish. But I first went there in 1981 and fell in love with the place. Today, if you fly into the Jackson Hole Airport, and as you walk in, you look on the left wall, there is this huge wall. It's about 25 feet tall. And they have the entire Snake River from the dam just north of Jackson Hole Valley there, and they show all of the curves of the Snake River on that wall. And it was done by this brilliant artist, Bland Hoke. And I knew Bland's father, who shares the same name. And it's beautiful. And I saw that and I said, we're going to build the Tennessee River, and we're going to highlight the Tennessee River Gorge from Chickamauga Dam to Nickajack Dam, which is right there. And I'm hiring Bland Hoke to do it, and we're going to put it on the floor. It will be anchored on each side by these beautiful slabs of sandstone. It'll be made, the river itself will be made out of an acrylic that allows light to come through, and different colored lights, different times of the day. And we'll have points of interest all the way down through it. He's laid it out. Right here is the Chickamauga Dam. We have about 20 points of interest that we'll lay it out, and this is how the Tennessee River flows. And as you can see, where the river is bending and turning and it's narrow, that's the gorge. And so you've got bluffs that are as high as 2,000 feet above the 630 feet elevation of Nickajack Lake or the Tennessee River, which keeps on going. So we've got Nickajack Dam here, McClellan Island, the greatest aquarium in Tennessee, the Tennessee Aquarium, right here on the banks of the Tennessee River in downtown Chattanooga. Ross's Landing, which was really the birthplace of the civilization for Chattanooga. We have Moccasin Bend. Now you're in Marion County. Elder Mountain is right here on my left. Raccoon Mountain, which is a fabulous project that Tennessee Valley Authority built, and they pump water out of the Tennessee River up on top of this huge reservoir on top of Raccoon Mountain. And they do that during idle times for electricity demand, and then they release that water, creating the hydroelectricity during peak demands when the cities and the homes really need it, first thing in the morning, or when that air conditioners, everybody's got that thing cranked up, or their heat. And so it's a wonderful project. Keep on going. We're coming in real close to Mullins Cove. We're right here. And it takes a sharp elbow turn right here to my left, comes down to Pryor Island and Oates Island. Hales Bar Dam was a dam that was first built by Tennessee Valley Authority, and they recognized problems with the concrete of that dam, so they started fixing it in about 1960, and they moved that dam. Thank God they did, because they created an extra 3 miles of this lake. Right down here is Nickajack Dam. That's the new dam that was built in the early 60s to replace Haletown. We're in Gill, Tennessee, and I'm standing right here at our restaurant, Riverdance Restaurant, at this part of the river, and you're just looking at the thread of the Tennessee River going right down to Nickajack Dam, which is on my left. That's I-24 interstate, and we're 16 minutes on the interstate to downtown Chattanooga, right behind me. But here we have it. and it'll be wonderful for people to come through. This breezeway will never be closed in. It is always going to be open. And there's going to be a bar on the left right there. And we've got a fireplace on the right, which is the start of the event center. But the idea was born really in Jackson Hole. I just said, I'm going to do something very similar at River Gorge Ranch in Gill, Tennessee.